Montana Motorcycle Fines Limits Test.
Question 1. If a Montana driver who holds a restricted driver's license violates any of the restrictions, his or her first offense will result in up to hours of community service.
80, 40, 20, 60.
Answer:
60.
Question 2. If a Montana driver refuses to submit to chemical testing for drugs or alcohol, his or her license will be suspended for a period of
90 days, 30 days, 6 months, 1 year.
Answer:
6 months.
Question 3. Speeding violations generally result in the addition of points.
4, 5, 3, 6.
Answer:
3.
Question 4. The maximum penalty for a first DUI conviction includes a fine of up to $1,000 and in gaol
1 year, 60 days, 6 months, 30 days.
Answer:
60 days.
Question 5. After license suspension or revocation, a driver must file proof of financial responsibility for years.
2, 4, 5, 3.
Answer:
3.
Question 6. When does a Montana driver's license typically expire?
A randomly assigned day. The driver's birthday. The first day of the month in which the driver was born. On the anniversary of the date it was obtained.
Answer:
The driver's birthday.
Question 7. Teen drivers who hold a restricted driver's license must adhere to a curfew from until
midnight, 5 a.m. Midnight, 7 a.m. 11 p.m., 4 a.m. 11 p.m., 5 a.m.
Answer:
11 p.m., 5 a.m.
Question 8. If a Montana driver who has been classified as a habitual traffic offender may be imprisoned for up to, if convicted of driving with a suspended or revoked license,
120 days, 60 days, 1 year, 30 days.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 9. Who must give consent for a Montana resident who is under the age of 18 to apply for a driver's license?
No one. The driver's employer. The driver's school administrator. The driver's parents.
Answer:
The driver's parents.
Question 10. If a young Montana driver is convicted of violating his or her license restrictions a second time, his or her license will be suspended for
6 months, 60 days, 30 days, 90 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 11. Before obtaining a standard driver's license, Montana drivers must accumulate at least hours of behind-the-wheel driving experience, of which must be at night.
50, 10, 30, 15, 35, 75, 10.
Answer.
50, 10.
Question 12. A conviction of minor in possession of alcohol, MIP, is not a traffic charge. However, the penalty for this offense may include
Driving school, license suspension, permanent forfeiture of license. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
License suspension.
Question 13. Vehicular felonies will result in the addition of points to a Montana driving record.
14, 10, 8, 12.
Answer.
12.
Question 14. A second or subsequent DUI offense will result in a suspension period of for Montana drivers.
1 year, 6 months, 30 days, 90 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 15. A Montana motorist must always be insured for at least for bodily injury or death of one person in any one accident.
$10,000, $20,000, $25,000, $15,000.
Answer.
$25,000.
Question 16. Upon accumulating 30 or more conviction points within a 3-year period, a Montana driver will have his/her license revoked for years.
1, 4, 2, 3.
Answer.
3.
Question 17. A Montana driver's first refusal conviction will result in a suspension period.
30-day, 6-month, 90-day, 60-day.
Answer.
6-month.
Question 18. A Montana motorist might face the following consequences for driving without a valid liability insurance on his/her second offense.
Up to 10 days in jail. 90 days license suspension. A fine of $350. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 19. DUI convictions will result in a point addition to a Montana driving record.
8, 14, 12, 10.
Answer.
10.
Question 20. When stopped for a traffic violation, a Montana motorist must produce
Vehicle registration, driver license, Evidence of insurance. All of these documents.
Answer.
All of these documents.
Question 21. Driving a vehicle on a Montana roadway demonstrates a driver's implied consent to
search of his or her home, submission to chemical tests for drugs and alcohol, release of his or her medical records. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Submission to chemical tests for drugs and alcohol.
Question 22. Which of the following will result in the cancellation of a Montana driver's license?
Voluntary surrender, revocation of parental consent, giving false information on the application. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 23. If a Montana driver who holds a TEL permit or learner's license is operating a vehicle, who must wear seat belts at all times?
Only passengers under the age of 18. The driver and front seat passenger. Only the young driver. All passengers and the driver.
Answer.
All passengers and the driver.
Question 24. It is mandatory to carry ear when operating a vehicle in Montana.
Passport, social insurance number, liability insurance, birth certificate.
Answer.
Liability insurance.
Question 25. What is the legal back limit for Montana drivers who are under the age of 21?
0.05%, 0.08%, 0.00%, 0.02%.
Answer.
0.00%.
Question 26. Upon a Montana driver's first DUI conviction, his or her license will be suspended for a period of
90 days, 30 days, 1 year, 6 months.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 27. A Montana driver's license that was obtained by a driver on his or her 16th birthday will expire on his or her birthday.
25, 20, 18, 21.
Answer.
21.
Question 28. Any driver who completes an approved driver rehabilitation program will receive a discount on his or her license reinstatement fee.
10%, 50%, 25%, 75%.
Answer.
50%.
Question 29. What is the minimum penalty for a first DUI conviction?
72 hours in jail and a $300 fine. 24 hours in jail and a $100 fine. 24 hours in jail and a $300 fine. 72 hours in jail and a $100 fine.
Answer.
24 hours in jail and a $300 fine.
Question 30. Which of the following will result in license suspension in the state of Montana?
3 reckless driving convictions in 1 year. Theft of fuel using a vehicle. Fraudulent license application. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 31. Motorists who drive after drinking are very likely to
pay heavy fines, lose her license, get higher insurance rate. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 32. Which of the following non-traffic offenses will result in license suspension?
Failure to appear in court. Failure to pay child support. Failure to pay student loans. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 33. Second or subsequent refusal charges within a year period will result in license suspension for 1 year.
5, 4, 7, 6.
Answer.
5.
Question 34. A conviction of deliberate homicide will result in the addition of points.
12, 15, 10, 5.
Answer.
15.
Question 35. The class endorsement for a standard Montana driver's license is abbreviated with the letter
D, C, A, B.
Answer.
D.
Question 36. Points will be added to a Montana driving record upon conviction of driving with a suspended or revoked license.
6, 8, 4, 10.
Answer.
6.
Question 37. If a Montana driver who is under the age of 21 is convicted of 3 or more DUI charges, his or her license will be suspended for
90 days, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 38. Which of the following will result in a 5-point addition to a Montana driving record?
Reckless driving, drag racing, insurance violations. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 39. A maximum fine for operating a motor vehicle without a valid liability insurance on the first offense is
$100, $5,000, $500, $1,000.
Answer.
$500.
Question 40. If an underage Montana driver is convicted of a second DUI charge, his or her license will be suspended for a period of
30 days. 120 days. 6 months. 90 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 41. An underage Montana driver's first DUI conviction will result in a day suspension period.
90. 10. 30. 60.
Answer.
90.
Question 42. Conviction of negligent homicide using a motor vehicle will result in a revocation period of
10 years. 3 years. 90 days. 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 43. A Montana driver will face a fine of at least on her first offense of driving a vehicle without a valid liability insurance.
$300. $100. $250. $50.
Answer.
$250.
Question 44. Accumulation of or more points within a 3-year period will result in license revocation for 3 years.
15. 20. 30. 25.
Answer.
30.
Question 45. Who can access Montana Insurance Verification System, MTIVSJ?
Police officers. The MVD. Courts. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 46. If a Montana driver collides with another vehicle then fails to stop, points will be added to his or her driving record.
4. 3. 6. 5.
Answer.
4.
Question 47. Which of the following will not result in license revocation for a period of 1 year in the state of Montana?
2 speeding convictions within 1 year. Failure to stop and render aid at a serious accident. Negligent vehicular assault. Perjury relating to the owning or operation of a vehicle.
Answer.
2 speeding convictions within 1 year.
Question 48. A felony DUI conviction could result in a fine of up to
$10,000. $15,000. $20,000. $5,000.
Answer.
$10,000.
Question 49. Conviction of a felony that included the use of a motor vehicle will result in a revocation period of
90 days. 3 years. 10 years. 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 50. When driving at night, you should dim your lights within of meeting a vehicle and within. When following 1.
500 feet, 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet minus 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet, 500 feet. 500 feet, 500 feet.
Answer.
1,000 feet, 500 feet. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.